Prayer is the nearest approach to God. We have our sweet little Fatima Juri to recite the holy verses of Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صدق الله العظيم.
It was one of the finest renditions by our sweet little Fatima Juri. Indeed, we are thankful to God for being merciful on us. If your actions inspires others to dream more, to learn more, to do more, and become more, you are a leader. Now it's time to invite our leader, who is truly one of a kind. I invite our senior head teacher, Mrs. Mejbin Hassan, to give the welcome address and elaborate on the remote teaching process at SIS pre-primary section.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Sound education is a shared commitment between dedicated teachers, motivated children, and enthusiastic parents with high expectations. Children are the priority. Change is the reality. Collaboration is our strategy to build highly positive relationship with our parents. Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. With immense pleasure, I welcome my dear parents to this carefully planned conference. Believe me, your virtual presence has added color and vigor to this event. The hallmark of SI's children and teachers is their initiative, enthusiasm, and drive. The man behind this is none other than our beloved principal, Dr. Subhash B. Nair, a digitally magnate and a seasoned scholar who is empowering our teachers with best online teaching practices through his technological innovation. Believe me, he has been working passionately to equip our teachers to use the digital platform to build relationships, achieve academic objectives, and to promote fun-loving environment. A gracious welcome, sir. I am pleased to offer a cordial welcome to our senior vice principal, Shihabuddin Pullat, and vice principal, Mr. Dudley O'Connor, competent, confident, and capable leaders who have been consciously taking initiatives to make things happen in the most desirable manner, as well as inspiring others to do well. A pleasant welcome to you, sirs. With great pleasure, I extend a copious welcome to our school administrator, Mr. Abdul Salam, who has been consciously facilitating us with the best administrative resources. Your genuine contribution is truly noteworthy, sir. A genial welcome goes to Head Teacher Senior Secondary, Mr. Sayyid Miraj Ali, Head Teacher Middle Section, Mr. Matthew, as ICT Head Teacher, Mr. Sham Krishnan, for their wholehearted cooperation to accomplish the set goals. Today, the world is facing an unanticipated phase due to the pandemic COVID-19. This is a really hard time for all of us, and we must be extra conscious about our mental health and physical well-being. Beginning with a small step on 1st of April 2020, SIS has taken giant strides towards imparting comprehensive quality remote learning. All classes from KG to 12th are taking the online platform. We have structured and designed the timetable for remote learning by adapting to the needs and interests of our young ones, striking a balance with the screen time. It is indeed gratifying to witness remote learning happening in the most desirable manner. Today, I stand beaming with pride to proclaim that 95 of our parents are satisfied with our remote learning program. Thank you so much for your overwhelming positive response. So let's together whisper a word of encouragement, pat our children, and give them unconditional love which they deserve. Let us not miss the greatest joy of watching our children grow. Just do anything which brings a smile on a child's face and a twinkle in her eyes. A smile today is the only true investment for tomorrow. Today, we can't give children just plain instructions and ask them to follow. Instead, we have to hold their hands and guide them through the challenges of this changing times. Remote learning is an unexpected learning experience for students, parents, teachers, and the school administrators. During this time, teachers, students, and parents are quickly adapting to online learning that, frankly, most of us had never had to do before. Let's together make a concerted effort to make this learning dynamic, efficient, and productive. Our sole aim is to enable our children to access diversity of our programs that gives them an opportunity to build a kind of self-reliance and independent personality. At SIS, we embrace diversity and create a culture of inclusion where every nationality, religion, and background is welcomed and celebrated. Through virtual classes, we are making a paradigm shift to self-driven learning by providing convenient time slot, enriching and engaging learning, and integrating lessons with art, live schools, and physical activities. While this is certainly a stressful time, mind you, it is also an opportunity. With extra time at home, talk to your child about their strengths and interests and make learning enjoyable. Virtual class, virtual classes are an apt manifesto for more knowledge, more resources, more opportunities. Now that your role has turned into a combination of a parent and a teacher, the responsibility lies on you to make sure that your children are engaged and learning. By creating a home learning environment with the right tools and resources, you will see that your child will thrive at home. The best part is that you get to watch it happen. What is home learning balance? Create guidelines for children to learn from home. Just find ways for children to stay happy, healthy, and engaged while at home. How to create a home learning environment? Create a designated learning space. Make children comfortable and have a sense of ownership to their home learning space. Choose the right learning space. Choose a designated learning space that empowers your child. It is important to find a space with limited distractions where you can check in periodically. What you will need? Remote learning has one major requirement: in-home Wi-Fi, which is a stable network connectivity. Our teachers are using a variety of online platforms to connect with their children. So it is important that parents have access to a computer, laptop, tablet, or even a smartphone. How you can help them? Minimize distractions. It is inevitable that our tiny tots will get distracted while at home. Make sure that all toys, games, and activities are tucked away during learning hours. Practice the out of sight, out of mind mentality. Our children are used to being on school schedules, so try to keep the schedule the same at home. Things like start time, lunch, recess, and end times are good starting points for setting a schedule. Having consistency in the schedule will instill your child with a sense of comfort. Communicate. Communication is key when it comes to remote learning. Make sure to keep open lines of communication with both your child and the teacher and give them feedback. Check in. Actively check in with your child on their progress, both educationally and mentally. See how their day is going and help them keep on track with their assignments. Let me make it clear, dear parents, we follow no homework policy in the kindergarten. However, assignments are posted to develop and enhance reading, writing, and vocabulary skills of our little ones. Please make sure to keep open lines of communication with your teacher. Remember, we are all on the same team. Limit the news which can be scary, especially for young children. Remind your child that they are safe and that life will get back to normal soon. Enjoy family time. Play with your kids. Hum together some favorite rhymes. Read along. Cook a favorite recipe, and you can even write a story about them. Believe me, your child will be learning and having fun. With this information, you can best partner with teachers to support learning more holistically. You can be your child's hero. Unforeseen circumstances have shifted a lot of responsibilities onto parents' shoulders. Your encouragement, accountability, and dedication to your child's learning will help them thrive when they get back to the classroom. Have a positive attitude towards online learning, and your child will have the same. Parenting is incredibly challenging and rewarding. It involves hard work of teaching and disciplining with patience, love, and perseverance. Here are some basic principles of good parenting. Be a role model for learning. Pay attention to what your child loves. Keep screen time to a minimum. Learn something new yourself. I urge all my parents to exercise certain parenting tips. It's time to inculcate certain traits of strength and positivity among your children through your exemplary behavior. Restrain yourself to look out for dead dolls frequently, as it will affect your mental state. Your positive mood will help you to protect your immune system. It's essential for you to boost the morale and the self-confidence of your children as they are facing this critical phase at a tender age. Most importantly, spend quality time with your child. Truly speaking, we are not stuck at home. We are blessed to have a home. While we have an eye on the changing scenario and inbuilt desire to keep pace with the changing times, we are working towards the all-time cherished values like concern, care, and compassion for others. It is our endeavor at SIS to produce wholesome personalities with human and humane qualities. It is the time to roll up your sleeves and invest heavily in your and their future. So let's join hands and help our children reach their individual potential for living a contributing and fulfilling life. Our partnership, connectivity, and rapport deserves a special appreciation. My heartfelt gratitude to our President, Sir, Mr. Abdul Latif, and the school esteemed management for their encouragement, guidance, and creative suggestions. At this juncture, I express my genuine gratitude to my beloved principal for constantly endeavoring to better the standards of the school. The world is charged with the grandeur of God, and our educational world at SIS is charged with the grandeur of Dr. Subhash B. Nair. Thank you, sir, for opening doors to new ideas and innovation. Dear parents, you are the ultimate role models for your children. Every word, movement, and action has an effect. So live so that when your children think of fairness, care, respect, integrity, they think of you. Children are great imitators, so give them something great to imitate. Our children are a reflection of our self-image. So let's be happy and positive. Let's have self-esteem, love, respect, and appreciation for our children. I would be failing in my duty if I do not acknowledge and express my profound sense of gratitude to my excellent team of delightful, dynamic, and devoted teachers. Their unconditional love, dedication, and attention given to our children is truly precious and will always be cherished in their hearts forever. When we amplify the best within us, we can achieve something miraculous. You did it, my dear teachers. Thank you for being an amazing teacher. I strongly believe that it is the team which wins, and here at SIS, we have a strong team which will always continue to win. Mark my words, audience. SIS is all set to provide wings of values and confidence to our children through inclusion, equity, and personalized instructions so that they feel unique and soar high in the sky of unlimited possibilities. Parents and teachers need to be commended for transcending all the shortcomings and yet coming on the top. We have already begun to ponder over our future strategies with great desire, zeal, and determination to excel in remote learning. I hope and wish that with your continued support and patronage, we shall face any challenge that the future poses and emerge a winner. Children have a special way of adding joy to every day. Have you noticed the admiration they have in their eyes when they look at you and everybody around you? That sparkle. They see everybody through their innocent and beautiful eyes. And they see everybody as being special and unique. I really miss the laugh showered by my little ones, the smile, the laughter, the hugs, and the happiness. Believe me, the best thing in life are the hugs, smile, love, laughter, and good memories. Sending a big, huge hug to my children to say, stay home, stay safe, have a great day. Thank you for your undivided attention and benign cooperation.
That was indeed enlightening, enriching, and amazing as always. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Mrs. Kavita Solomon to present the academic discipline to ensure smooth functioning of our classes.
A very good evening to one and all. I would like to start with a quote that says, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments." I am here today to give you all an insight on academic discipline during remote learning for the kindergarten section. I would like to start with a school diary. The school diary is uploaded in the respective Google Classrooms. Parents are requested to check the diary on a regular basis to keep abreast with the upcoming events. Guidelines. We request parents not to share the Google Meet nicknames provided for remote learning with any external sources. The SIS Gmail account provided should be only used for teaching learning process and not for any other personal use. Kindly avoid logging in to the Google Meet classroom using sibling account. We request you to log in only during the allocated class timings. Class timetable. The timetable needs to be checked on a daily basis. Subject-wise teacher nicknames should be used appropriately. Parents should be aware of the next period and use the correct nickname of the teacher as per the timetable. Daily schedule. Timing for remote learning, as we all are aware, the first period is from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Second period is from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And the third period starts from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. We request all our children to be on time. And after each period, the child has to be back from recess on time. And please avoid joining the classroom much earlier or later. The child has to log out immediately after every period. Attendance. Kindly note that the attendance is being marked on a daily basis. Avoid taking any leaves unless it is necessary. Please keep the class teacher informed about leaves well in advance to avoid any inconvenience. Frequent leaves, as we all know, will affect the performance of our children. Digital tools. We request you to ensure a stable internet connection. Laptop or any other device being used should be fully charged. We request you to block all social media and extra web links. Camera should be turned on always for better communication. Microphone should be in a working condition. When your child's name is called out, please help them to unmute and answer. If there is any connection issue, We request you to log out and log in again into the session instead of messaging the teacher, as the session time is reduced to only 30 minutes. Behavior management. The child should be appropriately dressed and presentable. Kindly dedicate a suitable learning corner for your ward. The environment should be calm and pleasant for the child to listen, view, and learn. Please guide your child to maintain the class decorum. Please guide children to follow the proper sitting posture, as it will help them to relax and concentrate better. Kindly avoid offering any food or beverages during the learning hours. And please avoid unnecessary moments during class hours. Help your child to take charge of his or her learning. Please do not prompt the child to answer by helping them. It is completely okay if the child does not know the answer or say the incorrect answer. Notebooks and assignments. We request you to keep all the stationeries ready. Example, books, pencil, erasers, color pencils, etc., which will all be needed during the learning hours. Subject-wise notebooks and folders should be maintained neatly. Please motivate your ward to do the assignments independently. Doubts, if any, can be cleared through Class Dojo or a phone call. And payment of fees. To make it convenient for parents, we have 4 modes of fee payments. The first line is online transfer. The account name would be Shanti Niketan Educational Company. QIB account number is 0112323960014. An IBAN number, which is the International Bank account number, is QA58QISB 0000000112323960014. Once the online transaction is done, we request you to send the screenshot of the transaction through our WhatsApp number, which is 66664375. And the second mode of payment is payment through check. Please drop current dated check at the school reception between 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in favor of Shanti Niketan Educational Company. Kindly mention the child's admission number, name, class, and amount at the back of the check. And the third mode of payment is collection by school representative. You can write us a mail to accounts@sisqatar.info or send your location and convenient time through WhatsApp to 66664375. Remittance at school. For parents who cannot avail any of the above options are requested to remit the fees at the school accounts office. To maintain the safety during this pandemic period, by following social distancing, you are requested to follow the schedule given in the school circular number 1. Parents are requested to pay the fees on time. In case of any pending fees till date, we request you to have it all cleared as soon as possible to avoid any inconvenience. Your cooperation and extended support is highly appreciated. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kavita. That was very nice. For that clear and informative presentation, we thank you once again. We at SIS have some specific learning tools that enhance and kindle the potential of our children. Here is an overview of the learning tools by Mrs. Shafana Farween.
Together may we give our children the roots to grow and the wings to fly. Good evening and welcome back to our parents' conference. I'm here to show some learning tools and materials. Let's go and invent tomorrow instead of worrying about what happened yesterday. The world is constantly changing, and the only way for you to stay ahead of the curves is to continue to learn. This is especially true in this pandemic situation, and surely it will bring unforgettable life lessons. Let's see some virtual learning tools of SIS. Tool number 1, e-learning portal. E-learning portal is a unique feature of SIS. It has been exclusively designed by our SIS team. Tool number 2, Google Classroom. Google Classroom is an indirect process for remote teaching. Tool number 3 is Google Meet. Google Meet is a virtual classroom for remote teaching and learning process. Tool number 4 is Class Dojo. Class Dojo is an app platform to communicate with children and parents to support remote teaching and learning process. Now, you will get better understanding of learning tools by watching these videos. Let's watch a short demo video on e-learning portal which can explain the complete procedure of downloading worksheets and learning materials. Here are all the courses available as per the sections. Since we are from KG section, let's enter to KG section. As we enter, you can see the subject-wise assignments. For an example, let's click onto subject English. Please log in as a guest. Here you can find all the English worksheets, assignments, and materials. I'm clicking to alphabet folder. As per the instructions given by the teacher, you can download the worksheets from the folder. Now, time to watch a short demo on Google Classroom. This is the home view of Google Classroom. You can find teacher's name and sections here. There are 3 main tabs available in Google Classroom. First one is Team. Under the Team, you can post comments regarding classwork, and you can attach files, links, and YouTube videos. Just below that, you can find all the assignments posted by class teacher. Second tab is Classwork tab. From this tab, you can download worksheets, assignments, and learning materials as a parent. To download the worksheet, click on the particular file, and then the file will be downloaded automatically. And to submit the completed work, click on Add or Create button. Find your assignment, attach, and upload it. Once your file is attached, please click on to Turn In button before you submit. Please do not resubmit the file once it has been corrected or commented by the respective teacher. The third tab option is People, where you can find and view your class teacher and co-teachers' names. Next tool is Google Meet. As all of you are familiar with Google Meet by now, Google Meet is used as a virtual classroom for teaching and learning process. You can use chat option to share your concerns during class hour. And People tab to check your friends and your teachers' names. Dear parents, as I know, muting and unmuting is a very big challenge we all are facing in Google Meet. So, I'm happy to share an extension to resolve this problem. This extension will help you child to mute and unmute the audio even when you are not around. Go to Google website, search for the Google Web Store. In the Google Web Store, search for the Google Meet Push to Talk extension. Add the extension to the Chrome. Once you add the extension, this option will be enabled on your Google Chrome with the monkey symbol. Now, whenever the child has to mute or unmute, you no need to search for the mouse. Instead, you can just use the keyboard space key for it. Tap for mute and tap for unmute. Before I end my presentation, I would like to share some useful material for children. ABCR. This website provides educational games and activities. CBS Kids Daily Newsletter, child-friendly for remote teaching and learning process. Staffhole. Staffhole is a website that teaches basic English, reading, and writing skills. Funbrain. Funbrain helps children develop maths, reading, and literacy skills. Turtle Diary, child-friendly website with many playway method learning materials. Circle Time. In Circle Time, you can find video lessons for everything and everywhere, especially yoga classes, yoga lessons, family cooking, etc. Beanstalk. Beanstalk, which offers interactive online classes for preschoolers. Last but not least, the Cosmic Kids Yoga videos are good for a few minutes peace and quiet so you can do your work. I mean, a nice stretch and mindfulness break in the middle of the class. Thank you for your continuous support. And I request Mrs. Varalakshmi to explain the assessment and assignment tool patterns of SIS.
Thank you, Ms. Shafana, for that wonderful presentation. I welcome you all once again to this parents conference. I'm here to enlighten you about the assignments and assessment pattern of pre-primary section. Our SIS Learn tagline is everyone can learn. Our teachers teach the way how children learn. Our assignments and assessments are prepared based on the pre-primary curriculum objectives and indicators. Our teachers will be sending assignments each week. The assignments with your cooperation will reinforce skills taught in school. There is no homework policy followed for kindergarten. Assignments are prepared to develop and enhance the essential skill level of children at KG. Subject-based assignments are assigned to children to help children enhance cognitive language, physical, and social development. To develop the literacy skills, read aloud worksheets, written worksheets, picture reading, phonics, and sight word worksheets are prepared. Numeracy skills. Numeracy skills include counting worksheet, sequencing, row counting, join the dots, color by number, and pre-math worksheets. These develop the numeracy skills of children. Art and craft. Art and craft activity-based worksheets help children develop the skill of following directions or instructions. The creative thinking skills are developed through art worksheets. Quiz. The cognitive skills and decision-making skills are developed through quiz and oral questions. Other than this, moral science, Katha history, and Islamic studies worksheets are posted after each lesson periodically. Through these lessons, we ensure that each and every child imbibe and practice moral values and ethical behavior. Flip lessons. Flip lessons are assigned to children a day or two before the class to help them develop the critical thinking and curiosity to explore and learn more. Class Dojo. Class Dojo is one of the important communication channels through which teachers of SIS kindergarten will communicate with parents. Important information and assignments will be shared in the class story for parents to view. The in-class assignments should be posted in the Class Dojo portfolio, and it will be approved and commented by the teachers for evaluation. Individual portfolio of the child can be seen by the class teacher. Private and common messages can be sent to parents in the Messages tab. Assessments. Tools and techniques of assessment. Observation is our main tool at SIS Kindergarten, wherein teachers take collaborative and meticulous steps to evaluate and record on daily basis to monitor the progress of the child. Informal questions, conversation, discussions, paper pencil test, and group discussions. Assessment will be done for different skills: reading skills, writing, listening, speaking, numeracy skills, cognitive development, and physical development. Children are assessed through oral questions and response talk. Continuous assessment is done through Observation during in-class activities. Children are awarded grades for their performance term-wise, Term 1 and Term 2. During the regular class hours, children are assessed through in-class activities and notebook work. We request parents to assist them and practice the assignments posted in Google Classroom for better learning and understanding. Assessment records are maintained to know the skill level of children. Any areas that needs improvement will be intimated to parents for better performance and to bring out the best in the child and of the class. Children learn from their mistakes and please allow them to do their work independently to enhance their capabilities and potentials. Thank you so much for your continuous support and cooperation. Have a good day. It is time to invite our parent representative, Mrs. Aksa Salim, to address the gathering at this very crucial hour of COVID pandemic. Mrs. Aksa Salim will be presenting the precautionary measures to prevent COVID-19.
Assalamu alaikum. A very good evening to one and all. As you all know, we are going through a very difficult situation due to COVID-19. I would like to share some health tips to keep you and your kids safe. Next. Even though our kids are locked inside, we are going outside for work, shopping, and so on. So let's follow these precautionary steps to prevent the spread of infection. First of all, we have to wash our hands regularly for 20 seconds following these steps. While washing the hands, we have to make sure that we are covering the whole areas of the hand. Secondly, we have to wear a mask. Even if we are coughing or sneezing, make sure that it is on your elbow or you are wearing a mask to prevent the spread of infection. Don't touch your face unnecessarily. And we don't know who all are carrying infection. Maybe some people are carrying infection without symptoms. So keep safe distance. And if you're feeling sick, please stay at home and follow the advice of Ministry of Public Health to prevent the spread of infection. Next. Now, most of the parents are working from home and we are getting more time to spend with our kids. So we can utilize this time in a quality manner. It's very important for the kids and parents to have time spending together. We can utilize this time to tell stories, to help them in doing the assignments, to help in the studies, to tell stories and to sit with them, chit chat with them, and we can share their feelings, anxieties, worries, their limitations, their strength, and their emotions. By talking in a friendly way, we can understand the child in the real way. Next. Now, our kids are not going outside. They are simply sitting in the home for the whole day. They are not going to the park. They are not playing with your friends, and they are not even going to the school. So let's give some exercises to do in the home. Just refer to the YouTube for some simple exercises and give them time for doing. Help them and assist them in doing the exercises. Exercises are not only good for physical health but also for the mental health. Exercises make them very active. Now they are not going to the school. They are not following a special timing for the food. Before, when they are going to the school, they are following the recess for the recess time for the food. Now we can feed them in an effective manner by giving healthy and balanced diet. So please make sure that your kids are not overfeed with the junk foods. Give them healthy and balanced diet. So think positively, exercise daily, eat healthy, work hard, stay strong, worry less, love often, and be happy. I would like to appreciate the excellent and active management and teachers of Shantiniketan Indian School for their untiring effort to make the e-learning in a live way. We can understand the struggles and strain you're facing to make your kids in the same page as if they are going to the school. Let's go together for our kids. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.
Thank you, ma'am. We are indeed grateful to you for your time and powerful words. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Now it's time to invite our leader, our principal, Dr. Subhash B. Nair, to address the gathering with his inspiring speech.
Thank you, Ms. Varlashmi. Good evening, young parents. We are indeed grateful to all of you for joining with us in this conference. And we are really happy to take care of your children, even when they are not able to come to school. Remote learning has become an essential thing today all over the world. And due to the cooperation that you have extended, and due to the hard work of our teachers, the virtual classroom has become a reality, and we are able to help our children to learn remotely from their comforts of home. Our teachers and the other staff members are working hard to make the remote learning experience of our children better. We have started our classes on 1st April, and as we proceed, the process becomes much better day by day. I get a lot of encouraging words from parents, mostly appreciating the hard work of teachers. And I'm sure that with your support, our children will have joyful learning and very enjoyable experience of learning from their residents. I thank Mrs. Majabeen for her excellent leadership and the entire team of very dynamic and sincere, delightful teachers of the KG section of our school. Take care of our children. You have more time now at home to spend with our children, and the learning process will become meaningful only with your support. Be with them during the live video lessons. Encourage them to get involved in the process. Help them to complete all their tasks, which are carefully planned by our teachers. And hopefully, we will see our children in our classroom soon. Thank you very much for your time. Once again, I am really grateful for the management for giving us all these platforms with no extra expenditure incurred. Maybe the parents understand the significance of hard work of the entire team, management, teachers, parents, and this collaboration will make all the success for our school. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your captivating words. Now, I request Mrs. Lata Shyamohan to deliver the oath of thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. Subhash Nair, Senior Vice Principal Shiabuddin Pullet, Vice Principal Dudley O'Connell, Senior Head Teacher Mrs. Majibin Hassan, Section Heads, Coordinator, Teachers, and dear parents. A very good evening to one and all. I deem it a great honor to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. First of all, I would like to propose a hearty vote of thanks to our Principal Sir, Dr. Subhash Nair, who has been our constant source of inspiration through his innovative ideas and encouraging words. Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking address. I would like to express my profound gratitude to our Senior Head Teacher, Mrs. Majibin Hassan, for a splendid presentation on remote learning and making this session informative and meaningful. We are grateful to Mrs. Kavita for highlighting the importance of academic discipline in the teaching learning process to ensure students' success. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to Mrs. Shafana for the wonderful demonstration of teaching tools which would help in making the remote learning process easier and simpler. I thank Mrs. Varanakshmi for the excellent coverage on assignment and assessment, which gives us a clear understanding of the evaluation process at kindergarten. I would like to acknowledge my gratitude to our dear parent, Mrs. Aksar Salim, for stressing on the importance of wellness and happiness of our children while staying at home during these testing times. I thank head teacher Shyam sir for the required technical support and valuable guidance. I must mention our profound appreciation to the administrator Salam sir for providing us with all possible support towards organizing this event. I thank our photographer, Mr. Nitin, for his incredible pictures capturing the fun, laugh, and smiles of our tiny tots. I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt thanks to all dear parents whose extended support and cooperation motivates us to do our best. I would like to express my sincere thanks to all my colleagues who have worked as a team to turn this session into a memorable experience. Finally, I would like to quote Albert Einstein: in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. As we explore options for teaching and learning online, we are also providing opportunities for our children to learn vital skills that are indispensable to be successful in the global digital society they will enter as adults. Once again, I thank you all for your presence and cooperation. Stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you.
Dear parents, please give your valuable response in the link given in the chat box. That is the link to the Mentimeter survey. If you are unable to vote through the link, we have the number here, the code. You can go to Mentimeter website, enter this code and give your oaths. The numbers are going high. Thank you so much, dear parents, for your continuous support and cooperation. And the responses we already received for the remote teaching process was exemplary. Now we expect the same here. Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful responses. Keep voting, dear parents. I expect all the parents to vote. Thank you so much. Please click on the link and vote. If you cannot see the link, I will paste it once again. Please vote it. Vote, please. Yes, thank you. Yes, we are getting more responses. Thank you, dear parents. I hope you might have got an idea about the functioning of our SIS pre-primary section. Now, if you have any questions or comments, you can ask. Please unmute and ask one by one.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Can you rethink about the timing of KG1 section?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Is it possible to rethink about the timing of KG1 section?
I request our head teacher, senior head teacher, to answer this question.
Because the children are in a sleeping mood.
Ma'am, thank you. Let me first thank all our dear parents. I'm truly gratified and overwhelmed by the feedback I received, the encouraging and the promising comment I got. I'm really gratified. I hope our intimacy will continue. Ma'am, regarding the timings, we have carefully drafted the timetable according to the convenience, comfort of all the children. Ma'am, usually our regular school hours start from 7 o'clock and we have made it to 8. And we have really worked on it, and inshallah we'll work further if there is any provision for it. But I would suggest you to adapt to the timings which have been assigned. Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Siraj, father of Salahuddin.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, I have three things I want to clear. Number one,
yes, sir.
I have 3 kids studying in SIS.
Yes, sir.
And same time, all 3 classes are starting. On top of this, I'm also working remotely from home. It is very difficult to manage with, we don't have sufficient, gadgets to give them, all children can accommodate. It's very difficult. If we can change the timing, it will be very helpful to us.
Sir, we had given an option. Yes, Principal sir, you want to just add something?
I request our beloved principal to answer this question.
Yeah, yes. So we are all working within the constraints. There are so many limitations, so many difficulties. Different parents face different difficulties. If parents have any difficulties of this kind or any other kind, we would request parents to communicate with the school through our official email provision, siskathar@siskathar.info. Through various feedbacks, various inputs, we have decided to have staggered time for different sections to help parents to provide gadgets to all their children. However, some of the parents are still having the overlapping timings and difficulties. We understand. Any device can be used during the live video lessons through Meet. Laptop, desktop, mobile, tablet, any device can be used. And sir, please, I have not finished.
Yeah.
Please communicate with the school if you still have a difficulty. We will look into it. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs. Any other questions, dear parents?
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. See, my concern is regarding the half an hour break in between the sessions. For example, for KG students, I'm a parent of KG, and the thing is, we have a half an hour session, then a break of half an hour, then another session of half an hour. So almost like 1.5 hours we have sessions, and 1 hour is like a break. So why don't we have a break in between the whole session and finish it off within half an hour?
May I answer this question with your permission, dear ma'am and sir? Good evening, sir. It is for your child, because a child cannot sit for more than half an hour. It is not advisable actually for a child to sit in front of a device for more than half an hour. For that, we have reduced the timing, and half an hour break is given for your child's safety. So it is good for your child to sit for half an hour and take a break. And a child cannot sit in one place continuously. The child has to play and learn. It is not possible as remote teaching learning process is going on. So it is clear to you now, I hope.
Yeah, the main thing is, the break is half an hour, and it is hard to bring them back again into the position for having this next session. So let's just say, for example,
that's the challenge of the parent.
Yeah.
Okay, enjoy it. They are our children. Let's experiment. Let's learn how to bring them back to the seat. It's difficult, we know, because they are too young to have remote learning, but we thought we would experiment.
Yeah, just like a 10 minutes is enough for a break.
No, 10 minutes break is not enough for them. Let them have proper relaxation. Let them play around, dance, sing,
and then
enjoy, and then come back. Yeah, they see. At school also, their mood changes from morning till afternoon. Our teachers know better, so their advice need to be taken very seriously. Okay. We are also, you as young parents are actually enjoying this parenting process. Okay. So this is also learning time for you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the valuable inputs again. Are there any questions?
Is there timing in Ramadan? Any changes on that?
Sir, you're not audible. Can you repeat the question?
What is the timing in the Ramadan? Is there any changes in the schedule, or it will be the same?
Ma'am, I request you to answer this question. Thank you.
Sir, the timings will remain same, because as we have carefully planned the sessions, because by 10:30 you're off the screen. Yes, 8 and 10:30 is an ideal time slot, we feel. Anyway, we will just take your inputs into consideration. If anything, we'll get in touch with you. Thank you.
No problem. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable inputs. Are there any questions or comments?
Hello.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have two kids there studying in school. So one is in fourth standard. It's okay. She can do the online class. It's okay, no problem. But for the KG section, can you do the recording option?
What do you mean by recording?
Recording means, sir, if it is recorded in the home, then you send some mail and all. We can do in free time. We can study, no? Because some schools are doing the same
Sorry,
thing.
I'm muted. I can unmute.
Yes, ma'am. You might have already understood our approach. It is not just giving some videos. It's giving an opportunity for children to come face to face with a teacher and also with other friends of theirs. So we are trying to give some kind of interactive experience for children to do something, to dance with the teacher, to sing along, and also to answer questions, to ask something. So this is a very careful process, carefully planned process. So we cannot be just sending a video and asking you to show the video to a child. So that is not a proper learning process. So understand the approach of our teachers, cooperate with them, and that's going to give benefit to our children in their development. So that's our view.
Actually, sir, we are both are working. That's the problem. So we can't do sit with them.
So unfortunately, we can't help at this point of time. If you both are working, then if there is an elderly sibling, the sibling can help your child, younger child. Otherwise, you need to find alternatives. We may not be able to help you at this point of time.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I thank you all once again for your presence and your time. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable inputs. Thank you, Majbeen ma'am, for your inputs. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, this is Abdul Hamid. I'm a father of Muhammad Ayan.
Yes, sir.
He is studying in KG2C. Actually, I have one questions regarding this. We have a lot of system, it's been going to be confused a lot of things. I would like to request you to reduce we have a lot of now Google Classroom is there, Class Dojo is there, e-portal is there, and there is a online in the website is there. So it's been 3 or 4 portal is there for for the downloading the worksheets and.
Sorry to interrupt. I would like to clarify this as Varalakshmi. Hope you remember me.
Yeah, ma'am.
It is for your convenience. We are uploading in both the portals, like in our school portal and also the Google Classroom. Currently, we are using Google Meet so that it will be easy for you to access the worksheets. That's why it is being posted in the Google Classroom. And also, you can resubmit the worksheets in Google Classroom. SIS, our e-learning portal is our main portal. From both the sites you can download. It's not a problem. Anywhere you can get the worksheets.
Yeah, but understand, since I have 3 children and it's been for each kids I've been using the 4. So multiply by 3 children means is 12, almost 12. So if you want to print out, so every day I'm printing about 20.
It's not compulsory to print and do. If you cannot print out, you can just see the worksheet and you can draw and give to the child. It's not compulsory that you have to take a printout, sir. You can talk to the teacher. She will help you out definitely with this, I hope.
Yeah, but it's still, if there is a chance, try to reduce it. Since we are in the system, it is going to be a headache for us to handle all these 3 kids.
We are trying to help you the best, sir. Your cooperation is.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so smaller children need to be helped by parents, right? And at the same time, as they grow up, they should also be trained to be independent. So your younger children can be helped by yourself. Your elder children can be helped to become independent, and they should take care of downloading, answering,
Yeah,
uploading, all those things. So this is also learning for them. Now, if we give only comfort to our parents and children, where is the learning opportunity? They should also know to log into different platforms, to access information, because this is the age of information overload. There's a lot of information available in the internet, but we are giving some platforms as a result of our teachers' hard work. So the e-learning portal has grown over a period of time. We have started it in 2013, and our teachers have been gradually and consistently developing it. So that's our property. So SIS Qatar's production. So now Google Classroom and Google Meet are the platforms that we are now compelled to depend on, okay, to have better virtual classroom experience. So this is new for both teachers and parents.
it's true, sir. Because since it is temporary now, I don't.
Soon you will get used to it. Learning is so easy for our children. You may be, are you too old? No, you're a young parent, I suppose. So it will become very easy for you to get along with all these tools. We have just started. Have patience.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you for a response, positive response. Inshallah, we will try our best
Thank
to
you. Thank
get
you.
with that.
Thank
And
you.
believe me, you'll become digitally smart like your kids
Sure,
in this
ma'am.
digital
Sure,
age.
sure.
Thank you,
Sugar,
sir.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Principal Sir and Majbeen ma'am, for your inputs.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And thank you, dear parents, for the participation.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear parents. You can now exit. Thank you so much for your continued support and cooperation.